Before I start the video, I would like to give a massive shout out to my Patreons who have been supporting my channel. If you would like to check out my Patreon and receive early access to some very exciting videos coming soon, then please click the link in the description below.
Well, hello there and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video I am going to be looking at the brand new 60th anniversary preview images that were released yesterday. I was going to make a video on this yesterday as well, but I was at Insomnia Gaming Festival and when I got back I was absolutely shattered. So I fell asleep instead of making a video, and I thought, hey, I may as well be, fully awake and prepared and not tired to talk about Doctor Who. So with that being said, let's get into the video and talk about these new promo images. Yes, I got the words out there eventually. Okay, so I did also post these on my Twitter this morning, but these are coming from, I believe, the Entertainment Weekly as part of their autumn preview event that's happening in their magazine, I believe. But the first image is from the Wild Blue Yonder, and it gives a little bit more context onto what's going on in this episode. And it looks like there's something that's gone wrong with the TARDIS, which is very interesting. Is this where the interior changes from Jodie's to the new Doctor's? I don't know, but it looks like, okay, yeah, the TARDIS is in danger. So, very interesting stuff, and I am very curious to see what goes down in this episode, because whilst it is, the episode out of the three specials that is, got the most mystery to it because it was shot entirely in studio, the fact that, this image does seem to indicate, yeah, the TARDIS is in danger. So, ooh, what's going down? I am very excited. And then the next one is from the Star Beast, and we've got a different shot here of Beep trying to hide away from, I guess, the Noble family, and Beep is hiding behind all of these toys here, which again looks absolutely fantastic. And then the next image is of the 14th Doctor and Donna Noble. Now, I don't know what the context of this image is, but again, they look absolutely fantastic together, and I really can't wait to see them together on screen after all this time. The last time they were on screen together properly was 2008 with Series 4, so can't wait to see David Tennant and Catherine Tate back together. It is going to be phenomenal. And then the final image is of Neil Patrick Harris's unknown villain, but a lot of people are assuming this villain is going to be the Celestial Toymaker. And this is on the streets of, I think this is Camden, I believe. And then there's a sign in the background saying the end is nigh. So, ooh, very exciting stuff. And, oh, this looks, yeah, phenomenal. I can't wait to see what's going down. But if we fast forward to the Entertainment Weekly's article, they have an interview with David Tennant, who says that returning for the 60th anniversary shows was an unexpected treat. So, let's look through this article and decide for any bits of information we can get about Doctor Who. So, you could fill many rooms in the famously capacious time travel craft, the TARDIS, with fans who have strong opinions about the best actor to play the titular role of Doctor Who. But very few of the 13 people to portray the periodically regenerating alien on a regular basis since the British show premiered in 1963 inspire quite the amount of love as David Tennant. Relatively unknown when he took the role in 2005, the actor spent 5 years playing the Doctor in an energetic, comedic, and yes, an easy-on-the-eye fashion, becoming a firm favourite along the way. When the BBC announced in May last year that Tennant and co-star Catherine Tate, who played the Doctor's time-travelling companion Donna Noble, would be reprising their roles to mark the show's 60th anniversary this November, Whovians were thrilled. Turns out, few fans could have been more excited than Tennant, a die-hard watcher of the show since early childhood. Oh joyous, says the actor, when asked to describe filming the 3 anniversary episodes in an interview conducted prior to the SAG strike. Just an unexpected treat to get to revisit something that had been such a lovely, wonderful experience 15 years ago. To get to have another proper run around and a bit slightly different long coat was a joy I never imagined. So, let's have a look. So, Tennant has said to the Entertainment Weekly that there is some precedent for ex-Doctors to show up for guest appearances. Way back in 1973, the show's then lead actor, so-called Third Doctor, Jon Pertwee, was joined by his two predecessors, Hartnell and Troughton, for an adventure called The Three Doctors. Then in 2013, with Day of the Doctor, Tennant did himself return for the show to star alongside his replacement, Matt Smith, in a tale that also had a cameo from Tom Baker, but not as the Fourth Doctor, as this article does seem to believe. But, yeah, Tennant is the first returnee to play the current Doctor, which is where things do get interesting. So, instead of the sex education actor Ncuti Gatwa replacing Jodie, we got David Tennant replacing Jodie instead, which, yeah, was a bit of a twist. But Russell T Davies is also returning, but is also, you know, writing for the new Doctor as well, which is very interesting. And again, I am looking forward to seeing where all these twists and turns take us. But the rest of the article is kind of just a recap of what's been happening in previous interviews, especially with Russell T Davies. So I'm not going to be going over them, but let's just keep scrolling down. So the showrunner reveals that casting Tennant and Tate in the specials was a no-brainer. I realised that there was a third act to be written, and it was so much fun writing it. On a real simple level, it's working with two of the best actors in the world. I love them as friends, I love their presence. I'm really interested to push the Doctor and Donna into things they've never done before. So, in addition to Tennant and Tate, we've got Neil Patrick Harris, we've got Yasmin Finney. Harris is currently playing an unidentified antagonist described by RTD as the greatest enemy the Doctor has ever faced. But whilst, yes, Finley is playing Donna's daughter Rose, we also do have the return of Sean Temple, played by Carl Collins. So, wow. Also at a Comic-Con that happened earlier this year, Tennant did confirm that Bernard Cribbins will appear in the episodes, which we kind of already knew anyway, but it's nice to know that Tennant has also confirmed, yes, that is still going to be the case, and it does look like that he has, that Cribbins was able to film all of his stuff for those episodes before he unfortunately passed away. Which, you know, I am looking forward to seeing Wilf for one more time. I really cannot wait to see the Noble family as well. I think it is going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, the quote as well of Tennant saying that Cribbins is still in the episode. He said, "I am thrilled to say that although sadly he wasn't in those episodes as much as we hoped, he was on set with us and Wilfred does live on." Wow, I really can't wait. I really cannot wait. And then we do have Ruth Bainley playing Shirley and Bingham as well, which I really can't wait to see. And yeah, we've got Beep the Meep. So there we go. That's kind of it, to be honest, from this interview. But let's talk about it. So yeah, it does look like that these specials are going to be focusing primarily on the 2008 era of Doctor Who, from at least what we've seen on screen so far. But there is an emphasis on the future as well, with new characters being introduced. We do know that Yasmin Finney's character of Rose Temple Noble is heavily hinted to be in the Series 14 finale, which will be very cool to see her interacting with Ncuti's Doctor as well. You know, whilst also having previously met Tennant's Doctor as well, I feel like, yeah, it's going to be setting her up to be kind of a mainstay for the show and for that era, and I can't wait to see that being explored. So, yeah, the interviews didn't really give away too much, but it's nice to learn that everyone's happy with what's being produced. It's also nice to be reminded that, yes, Bernard Cribbins is going to be back as Wilfred Mott for one last time. I really can't wait to see more of Wilf. And yes, whilst it might be in a limited capacity, we're still getting more of that relationship with the Doctor and Wilf, and I can't wait to see how that does develop in those specials. But with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's videos. I do have another 2 coming out today just to make up for the lack of uploads and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for tuning into the video. And if you have enjoyed, click that like button and subscribe, because I want to try and reach 6,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support, and goodbye for now.